Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
Yo, shop. Hold on, I'm about to press 6. Hold on. Let's go, baby. There is guys, however.
So
Hey, what's up, my boy? What we doing, Jacob?
Coach, just a stone's throw from here. The bikers and joggers are lighting the shores of Lake Michigan, and rightfully so. But we've got some football business to take care of at Soldier Field. The scene a few moments ago. Here it is. It's unlike any other sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Washington Redskins and the Chicago Bears.
Take the half out. Don't look like that. You can beat the shit out of me.
This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Let me get two, bro.
All right, I'll do two.
Let me roll up. Hey, let's go, guys. Let's go.
Watch Mama hold it, get his whole Peter roll.
You better know how to tackle this arm ball for real.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Who's that highlights you watch?
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, it looked like a quick hitter, a three-step drop, but when it's not there, what do you do?
I'm rolling it right
he
now.
elects to try and escape through the massive bodies up the middle, and he does so and picks up positive yardage.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Who just doing the port? I'm on the balcony.
I can't see. I don't think nobody's doing.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And that one almost intercepted. Call it a 50-50 ball. It falls incomplete, and now 3rd down.
Well, he did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way. So he dropped an interception to keep
I'm saying it ain't too many people got their tats
just move on to the next
one. Mama, y'all last game?
Yeah, I don't think it's Mike Evans out there.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Yeah, no, they don't.
Back to throw here. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Y'all last game, Mama?
As he sends it away.
Yeah, that's what Davies just said. He said,
this will be fielded at the 17. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And it'll be Redskins football now with a 1st and 10.
Shit, probably about like half the league left, to be honest.
Haskins and the Redskins come up 1st and 10 at their own 23.
I don't think the Saints can.
Darius Geis, his first carry of the game. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on.
Texas beat the Browns.
Later.
They played?
I think it's go 2017.
No.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
I thought I seen it on the screen.
Now Haskins to throw on 2nd down. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Oh, yeah, 2017, yeah.
Shit, shut up. Because if you don't throw it right on the break,
Flash beat the computer 8-8-16.
And that's why it got knocked away there. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
She slapped the Patriots.
3rd down. Here's Haskins going for the deep ball. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up.
What did you say? You said she slapped the Patriots.
Not only was the shot spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there?
my shit on the chin,
Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to
man,
force
the
it
Titans
in.
ain't look bad today,
they showed him running the Patriot plays.
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to
just
try
seen
and
the
find
nigga with
something.
the X on him running all over.
Oh,
he got a couple little gadget plays. He threw it.
So possession goes over here on the punt, and the Bears take
He look like he read the ball this year.
He said it looked like them Patriots out there running play.
Nah, just a couple little gadgets. That's all. It wasn't just no 100% jock my style, but it was. Oh man.
The Bears
Who's that?
offense ready to go for their next drive.
baby Patriots versus baby Bengals.
I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game.
Yeah, that's what it looked like to me.
Never go away. And typically, what I heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play.
RJ, where can I go, man? I need
those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way. That's what all the guys are looking for.
You need to smoke right now.
Yeah.
On second down, McCaffrey. Down after a gain of 3, leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down.
Y'all be smoking together?
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football.
My baby mama hit that bitch and be like, nah, I'm
still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along.
Yeah, at all. My baby mama don't, but she damn sure get on her level.
The game.
Yeah, she be over here tapping it every once in a while.
Ooh, right, goddamn.
Yeah.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively.
No, I know. That's what I didn't say that you wasn't, girl. If you listen, ear hustling ass.
She like my baby mama. They be listening. They think we be going a deep come up about some bullshit.
And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Nothing.
I haven't met a football team yet that runs the ball successfully, that doesn't talk about having an attitude to be a running football team, right? You got to be able to put your nose in there, smell where the first down sticks are, and get there.
Now a handoff looking right. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Hey, we got these Patriots week 16, RJ was spread. I mean, the Bears.
Y'all got about week 16?
Yeah.
17.5. One more guy just said.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
We play each other different, though. You know, he been doing it.
But he get out of the game. But he get out of the game too much.
McCaffrey.
Get him, McCaffrey! Get him, McCaffrey! Get him, McCaffrey! That's why we got you! That's how we got you! That's why we got you! That's why we got you!
As his guys are able to
That's why! That's why!
And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
I'm gonna rewind that shit.
Level may not have been there. I agree with you
I gotta
on that
rewind
one
that.
because those types of plays when they result like
Man,
that,
I don't wanna hear
almost
nothing.
like big
You
bolts
got
of
guys.
lightning, aren't
Man,
they?
arm ball.
Whoosh, and off he goes.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
Yeah, you got guys out here. Shit.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Ain't ever go away from that. All right, y'all, come on. We know
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a front. That is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run.
Yeah, that should look simple as hell.
Here in this first quarter. Well, that was a quick hitter drive. They had the huge play to get him down near the goal line, and then they run it in. I don't know that the defense ever had a chance to catch their breath.
A lot of the time now, we see people hit big plays, and each team defines a big play their own way, 10, 15-yard gains. In this case, it was a huge gain. They often want to hurry up and go right away. Keep the momentum going, hit them again, and I think we just saw that there. Today. The second play resulted in pay dirt.
I had a throw on this whole shit fly now.
Nigga, I ain't got my haircut since February.
Yeah, that's my first haircut
at the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And that last drive,
like motherfucking, what's that thing that be on that motherfucking beef jerky commercial?
I don't care how we're playing the game these days.
Sasquatch looking at nigga.
Smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better.
I ain't had my haircut.
That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play.
Everything.
And that's how they got it done.
They got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. And they're going to get about 3 here out of this first down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
I'm ready to bust nigga ass on duty.
I was getting at it today. Jacob, I had like 9 kills one game.
I'll do that week.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Nigga know you don't got lethal with that, bro. Glitch gun using that, nigga.
What's the glitch gun?
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 7 yards there and a first down.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people
like regular US $9.
To the old reliable guy, let him pick up the first down.
Nah, I ain't buy no. I didn't buy my grub, but I already had that hoe, but that hoe nice.
Yeah, but you know what I'm telling Jacob, the one that nigga be
from the 34 now. Here's 1st and 10.
Oh, okay.
Now a give right side McCaffrey. The ball's out. McCaffrey.
Oh damn!
And the Redskins scoop it.
Nigga fumbled that
hoe. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
Trucks over him. And working inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down. Back to the ground on 1st, it's Geis. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. They'll run with Geis.
Big Turk say freight train coming. Freight train coming.
Up on the right stick.
Man, that was a tug. Oh my God.
And the Redskins have taken the lead. And they're able to run it in, starting with the battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. Let's see what they do here this go around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over. The other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
No, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up.
Needing him to get blocked, really.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Now they try the right side here. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. McCaffrey on the counter. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Now a handoff looking right. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And all the way down to the 33-yard line. 22 yards there, a first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10. Down at the 33. Now back to throw. He's got his man. It's Andrews. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And he's all the way down to the 13-yard line. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success, how about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of play.
He don't know where to go.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Check 9. Kill.
And he'll give it here to running back. Another 6-yard carry, same as last play. First down.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
Set, ready. Teams the move. 15 lining.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. This Washington defense, they've stood tall the first 2 plays. Now 3rd and goal. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Christian McCaffrey. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second. We do have a flag. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Haskins and the Redskins come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They start on the ground with Geis. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. On the ground, it's Geis.
Oh, what's he doing?
Parts, and there he goes. The 20. And he takes this thing way down into Chicago territory. A big play there out of Geis. 64 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. On first down, here's Love. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On second down now, it's Hill. And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. 9 yards on the pickup there as he'll be left with 3rd and 1. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL this opening weekend. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And they take a 17-14 lead. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
Was that the girl from Twilight?
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action, now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kept it on the ground.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50. 55,
2nd and 10.
Oh,
and a heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a give, right side, it's Geis. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Geis. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith. Now a run with Geis. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal. They'll try and run forward on 1st and goal. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
They'll come out in the pistol. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. Now they'll look to Haskins to throw it. And this is taken in for a Redskins touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly.
And the Redskins do get to him. He goes down for a sack. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spend the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. 7 yards there and a first down. On first down, this is Geis. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, we saw them there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. The Redskins have the first down on a pickup of 18. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Now a give running right is Love. He's got the first down here inside the 30. Touchdown, Washington! Bryce Love, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. Hopkins with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Another run, this time McCaffrey. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 14 yards and a Chicago first down.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Steps away to his left. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. This is McCaffrey. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Christian McCaffrey with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Bears get a bit closer. Well, he's done his part, Charles, no doubt about that. Maybe he's going to go over to the sideline now and tell this defense, hey, let's go, step up.
And if they do, they've got a chance because right now he's become a force that hasn't been stopped from his side. 3 touchdowns rushing already, eager for more. If they get any type of stops, we've got a heck of a game on our hands.
The Redskins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
That's what they needed. It's an 8-yard gain, and now 3rd and 4 suddenly doesn't look so bad.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Here's Haskins to throw. Well, the 2 men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. Fielded at the 20.
Oh, that's right.
Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down, and you know what offenses want? Win 1st down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears 1st down.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
Now they try the right side here. He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. And down to the 29-yard line. 23 yards on the pickup there and a 1st. I have a pretty good friend, Charles Davis, who tells me that when he sees plays like that, strong runs to the right, reminds him of the 1960s Green Bay Packers.
Boy, those were the days back when the fullback actually carried the ball as well as blocked. Then you had a halfback. Yeah, pulling guard. Those guys could get out.
Oh, he's not a touchdown?
And you can hear the great coach saying it back then. So
Come
we get
on,
a seal
how's that
here,
not a touchdown,
and a seal
bro?
here, and we run this play right in the
How's that not a touchdown, bro? Come on, dog. That's a touchdown, man. It's a touchdown. Look at that.
They come out here in the eye. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Punching it in from a yard away. As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. And that rushing touchdown is fourth, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
The Redskins take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession, that was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
The 30-yard line.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They stay on the ground. Geis again. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards. Third down. Haskins slings this deep from McLaurin. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on.
Bro,
a
that's
big
trash,
call coming
bro.
on third down.
Come on, man.
Some
They can't be
boos
giving
coming
me
down
shit,
right now
bro.
from this home crowd
How'd that
after that
pass
call.
interference?
Yeah, and that was because of the pass interference call, but for a second there, I thought maybe they'd gotten a look at my appearance as Othello in the high school play.
You were Othello?
That nigga called
Not a good one, let me tell you.
He knew that was going to be a pass interference.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Following the penalty, it's Geis. And he'll take this one down near the 15. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now a handoff, Geis going right. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Darius Geis. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further.
We score a touchdown.
Extra point good by Hopkins. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
and they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Now a handoff looking right. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing him further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
The Bears on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
I don't have my lips.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
3 bud, 3 bud.
Mike's 7, let's go.
You better bring it. You better bring it. I'm letting you know right now, you better.
Back to throw. The catch made by Miller. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On the ground, McCaffrey. And an alley to run. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Let's talk about football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Now they try the right side here. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. They're going to look to throw. They'll find Miller. That's complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That's good for 28 yards. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
And the drive begins with a run by Geis. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Again, they run. Again, it's Geis. And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington 1st down. Geis showing he's going to be an important part of this Redskin backfield as he's in there again for 1st down. They run on 1st down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming. Give them 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Geis for the carry on 2nd down. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
Get him, boy.
5 yards on the play.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more 1st down to help salt this one away. 3rd and 2. Now Haskins slings this deep from McLaurin. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. This is brought in at the 21. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know what, a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
A Chicago 1st down there on a gain of 11.
50 to Mike, 50 to Mike. Wild Bill. Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Ready.
He'll look to throw. And that's complete to McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10.
53 to Mike.
They'll look to throw. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at 2nd down. You got a young quarterback, maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that, because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock.
53 to Mike. Ready, go.
He'll drop to throw. He's going to let it fly.
Oh,
and this is intercepted, and that should do it. Read it well, and it's picked. It wasn't always pretty, but the interception that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. So a victory here for the Washington Redskins. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for the Redskins, not much to complain about here. They come in and steal a victory in a tough place to play on a Sunday night. And they'll have another road date next week with the New York Giants. Meanwhile, for Chicago, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
I need to complete it one pass. I just figured out how to stop it too late. That's all. You ain't gonna make it to the playoffs. I don't think you gonna make it.